What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splat, and today we are taking a look at a game called Phantom Trigger. If you haven't seen this game before, this is a game that's very much like Hyper Light Drifter. I had a chance to play it when I was at PAX at the Tiny Build booth. They had this, and they had Gravekeeper were a couple of the ones that I got hands-on with. And Phantom Trigger actually really surprised me with its silky smooth pixel graphics and otherwise really enjoyable combat, so I figured we'd stop on it, we'd check the game out, and see if it's something that you want to put on your radar, because as I understand it, I'm pretty sure it released today. So I got a link for you down below if you wanted to check it out. Let's play ourselves a little bit of Phantom Trigger, shall we? Wabba-dee, 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 edge music. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You know, that's one of those phrases, I've never liked that phrase. It's just, I don't know, it's too ambiguous. It's one of those phrases, you can use it, and it always is true, and anything that's like always true is kind of suspect, you know what I mean? I don't know, like 2 plus 2 equals 4, I'm looking at you, bitch. I'm looking at you. Morning, honey. What's for breakfast? Can you make the coffee? And guess what I'm cooking without looking? Ooh, she's cooking up them rhymes is what she's cooking. French toast. Nope. Swedish pancakes. We had that last week. Oh, and he is either doing the worm very poorly or he's collapsed. Come on, I don't always make international dishes. It's a classic American stand. Everybody loves classic American stands. I order them every time I go to IHOP. That's the most American of dishes. I'll have the deep fried stand, please. Now we're on a colorful boat full of crates, I guess. That's what happens when you black out from whatever we have right there. I don't know, worm cancer or whatever it was that afflicted us. I like the sparklies in the water. One thing that's going to strike you real fast with this game is just how pretty everything looks. And we've got a bandana around our neck, and everybody knows that a hero can be judged only by the length of cloth around his neck. Welcome, outsider. What do you mean? I'm Toad. This is our camp. You're an outsider. Plenty of you come this way, waltzing in from the pier, high and mighty. You go out and, well, you never come back. Out? Out there. Through the portal. And why don't they come back? Well, they die. I don't really have time for throwaway people, so, go talk to the tree. It'll decide what we should do. Alright, I don't know if I take advice from frogs that smoke. Although his name is Toad, but he looks kind of like a lizard to me, so I don't know if I take advice from reptilians who smoke there. You like adventurates? I like adventurates. My name is Ant. I'm a brave fighter and explorer. If you're also brave, your adventure awaits beyond this portal. You got a weapon? I've got a whip. That won't cut it. You need something with a blade. Go to the tree. Get it? It won't cut it. You need a blade. It'll sort you out. So apparently we're talking to trees and whatnot. I can teleport with the space bar. There's a dead ant body over here. Those antibodies didn't do very well at stopping disease. Am I right? I suppose we'll get on out here then. Let's talk to the what's down here, out of curiosity. I don't think I ever came down here. So I've played like the first hour of the game. I definitely... Who are you? Outsider or not, everybody needs to eat. You going to the other side? Yep. Bring me spices. I'll feed you well. Okay, so he wants spices. All right. I do recall... Ooh, who's this dude? Not sharp enough. Do you need another sword? I need more flint. Okay, so he needs flint, the other guy needs spices. Let's do this thing. Are you a slithering beast? Mighty griffin, perhaps? Maybe a cunning raven? No? Well, you're only hot air. Still, enthusiasm is in demand, the rest will come. I grant thee the sword, and that's apparently how the afterlife works. You meet somebody for 10 seconds, and they give you a weapon capable of icy elemental death on your foes. So we have two weapons when we start out. We've got the sword, and we've got our whip. The whip goes with the middle click, or I think with shift, but I wouldn't use shift because it's going to set off your sticky keys. And then the sword is going to be our left click, and it's actually pretty seamless. The combat in this game is really good. The whip is for grabbing things and pulling them to you, and the sword is for exactly what you think swords are good for. Slicing and dicing enemies, and then it's also fantastic for your nighttime shifts at the sushi restaurant, so other stuff to consider. Let's go find ourselves something to kill. We can teleport with the spacebar to get over some of this fire. And these crystals that we're destroying, they cause our weapons to level up. If you go to the top left of the screen, we've got our health bar, we've got our ice XP, and then we've also got our whip XP. And so as you can see, the whip pulls enemies towards us. We can knock them back a little bit with the sword, and you'll see that our meters went up ever so slightly right there. Also, we can take the whip, and we can use it to push objects just like so. So if you get to any block puzzles or anything like that, you are more than capable of moving other objects than just enemies around with your whip. Along the way, we will randomly hallucinate, have adventures. It'll be a blast. So let's play a little bit of Phantom Trigger, I guess. Yay. I need to level up my whip. That's that good stuff. When you see objects around on the ground, you can throw them at your enemies like so. It works out pretty well. Sometimes they don't target exactly where you want them to go, but they do target. Oh, there we go. I gotta flip that one around on this guy. He's down. If you kill enemies, occasionally you get those little purple cubes. Purple cubes will give you health back, so that's a health pickup in case your health is getting kind of low. Don't get stomped on by the enemy because they absolutely can hurt you. Like, you can lose this game. This game can hurt a ton if you're not paying attention, so watch out for that. I'm gonna throw it at him because these little things are annoying. You sir, come here. I need to know you before you fire a weird TV laser at me. That's right, in the afterlife, even your AC unit wants to kill you. Fun stuff to know about the afterlife, my friends. Watch out, man. Those AC units, when they get nice and crazy, they do not keep their cool well. We will go up this way. Pun, 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 pun. Puns at the Nerd Castle. It's like midnight. My brain is frazzled. This right here is an XP stone. If we go up to it and we use the space bar, it will level up or at least give us a ton of XP to one of our weapons. And so there you go. We're almost at like level 3 with our Icy Blade. Why does that matter, you might ask? Well, because as you level up, you get new combos with the various elements you're going to have. So you get an Ice Sword, you get like a green whip. I don't know if it's supposed to be lightning or what it's supposed to be, and you get a fire claw. And those are the 3 that you get. The claw is slow. You can't dodge out of it quite as easily, but it hits really hard, so you can consider that to be like the great sword of your arsenal. The sword is fast and hits things. The whip does almost no damage but pulls enemies towards you. You look familiar. It's probably nothing, but it's a lonely life here. Keep seeing things and hearing voices. Mostly my own. You know, you might be crazy. It's not so bad when the company's good. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Yay, let's play some Simon. Green, green, green. Oh, that was an easy one. Green, green. I just don't want to go bah. Green, green, blue, green. So green, green, blue, green. I don't know why we're solving Simon puzzles in hell after we get here, although that does sound like a pretty hellish way to entertain yourself, I'll be honest. That thing right there is like a weird little mud stomper. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. They jump, they send out a shockwave, and when you kill them, they leave an AoE on the ground. The TVs, you can tell when they're going to shoot at you because they start blinking faster. If you look at their little HUD right here, yeah, throw that at them. That sounds great. I will handle you because you probably don't have much HP left. I will throw that at you. You should definitely practice throwing things because entire bosses in this game revolve around throwing stuff, so just get used to the mechanic. There's some black peppers, so maybe he'll give me an upgrade when we get back to the chef. I suppose we'll find out. Let's keep trucking. This looks like a boobity trap, so I'm going to use the boobity trap to get rid of these dudes. Yeah, you can't escape from my boobity traps. Haha, boobity trapped it. Ooh, I thought something shot something at me. I got scared for a second. All the enemies there. Oh no. All the enemies are dead right there. We will consider finishing you off as well. The combo that we've unlocked is slash slash and then spacebar. You can do this 2 different ways. So stuff to think about right there when it comes to your combos. Oop, I got hit with a laser. That's no... and then I got hit by a stomper too. That's no bueno. So there's 2 ways to use your combos, either directionally or you can use them in a stationary way, just adding a little bit of variability to some of the combos you can do there. Pull him over, and then I think I can teleport over to here without too many problems. I need you to stay close to me, yes. Oh, won't you stand? I'm not going to break out. Everybody in my house is sleeping right now, so I'm not going to break out the Frankie Valli voice. Don't take that to mean that I don't want to, but it's just I don't want to wake up my wife because she's scary when she gets woken up from a sleep. Let's go ahead and we will... oh, no. There we go. She's got work at like 5 in the morning. Although, she is planning a career change right now, which I think is going to be a lot of fun for her. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Alright, well, let's get some damage off here. Oh, never mind, it's going to kill him for it. The best option I see is surgery. The surgeries have a high success rate, and that's the best choice, doctor? What's the catch? Stan, you'll need an exceptional surgeon and cutting-edge equipment. Ah. So it costs a lot. Yep. It doesn't matter. It does matter. Would you like to hear the other options? Please. There's an experimental treatment. And what are the odds that that'll even work? So far, the tests show promise. Let him finish, Pam. It's more affordable and doesn't require a surgery. I can send you some brochures and test data. This is ridiculous. It's an option. We can handle surgery, Stan. I can't handle surgery. Maybe you need time to talk it over. I'll send you everything on both the surgery and the treatment. Are there any other options? The only other real option is no treatment, just having us try and make you as comfortable as possible until... How on earth is that an option? I mean, it's an option. Some people, you know, we went through that in my family. I had a family member that was pretty ill. Doctor said they had a 5% chance of surviving, and then they pulled through there and did really, really well after, like, surgeries and antibiotics and got up to 25, then 50, but by that point they were just, like, exhausted, you know what I mean? Like, and they decided to be unplugged. It took me a lot of time to learn to deal with that. It's a tough thing when somebody makes that call and they're like, nah, I don't want to be alive anymore. Like, I've been doing this for months now, and even though my survival chances have gone up by, you know, 50-something%, I'm old, I'm tired, and I don't want to do this anymore. And you got to respect their wishes, you know? It's one of those things where you don't really know how to face it, though, until you get there. It's not a thing you know how to deal with. So as I was talking about, get out of, like, Debbie Downer territory here. But I feel like it's important to talk about that kind of stuff on the internet. I really do, because everybody in the world, like, feels like they're alone a lot of the time. That's one thing that I've noticed, is everybody thinks that, like, they're, like, the only person going through shit. You know what I mean? And nothing has ever been less true in the history of humanity. We're all basically going through the same experience in one way or another. It's just some of the variables get moved around, or the timetable gets moved around. And so I always think it's important to talk about stuff like that, so that maybe at some point, like, you're in that period of your life right now, but maybe down the line somebody else is in that period themselves. You never know. If this dude's gonna shoot shit at me, I'm gonna shoot shit at him. Man, how you gonna be like that? Get over here, both of you. Yup. Time to get that whooping in, because I could use that HP and also that level up. Make sure you use your whip a lot. The whip is going to be pretty vital as you get further in. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, you. Me? Yeah, you. Want fancy knuckles? Fresh. Tested. Why don't you take them? Don't need them. Got all the way to it on my own. Killed him on my own. It loves Lil Bull. Take him. Don't worry. This guy doesn't need him anymore. And so there it is. Now we have the Cube of Flame, which allows me to throw out flame hits that do more damage and have the chance to prone your enemies. But at the same time, it's a little bit more difficult to dodge out of this. So you can actually directly break your combo with the sword pretty much whenever you want, so long as the animation concludes. And if it's in the first strike, you can end the attack too. With the claw, it gets a little bit more complicated. You can't quite teleport out of it, so you don't really want to use it for, like, fast precision strikes. You want to use it for when the enemy is already pretty whooped up and is just sitting there waiting to get whooped up further, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of the way of that ass whooping. That sounds good. Got you out of the way. We'll take care of this guy. I do wish enemy variety was a little bit better from what I've seen so far. We're basically, like, fighting the same stuff. So I was talking about the combos. Let's talk about the combos a little bit. The combos can be triggered in two ways. You can trigger them directionally, or you can trigger them stationary. And so what that means is that, let's say... So I gotta get out of the way of these dudes. Let's say I attack twice, and then I hit the space bar. It puts a little frost fart around me. The frost fart will make anything slowed that comes through. However, if I slash twice, hold a direction, and press space, it'll make me do a frost dash, and anything that touches that frost fart thing that comes out from behind me right there will get frozen or crosses that thing. So keep that in mind as you're planning your combos out and you're trying to play the game a little bit better. There are multiple options for every combo, depending on whether you want them to be directional or stationary, which I think was actually a really good development choice, in all honesty. I think the developers made, like, a really good call right there. I think that's one of those things that it's understated. Like, a lot of games don't have that, and so you never notice it. But little variations in the way you can play the game are never a bad idea when it comes to the development, especially of a combat-heavy game like Phantom Trigger. I think it's a really good idea. Here's a stone that's going to level up our whip a little bit. We'll check on our... There it is. Nice little level up. Let's go ahead and check our character sheet here. So we've got the same fire attack. So if I do 2 fire attacks and then I press space, I'll get a flame circle. And of course, if I do 2 and then I dash in a direction, I'll get a flame trail. We don't have anything for our whip right now, but hopefully we'll get that sealed and locked in pretty soon. I don't know if that's coming up. I always use these little guys to level up. I don't know why. I always use these little guys to level up my whip. I just feel like they're good for leveling up whips. I do prefer the claw by comparison to the sword. No particular reason. I just like hitting hard is really what it comes down to. I love being able to just pistol whip enemies down real fast, and the prone animation is super fun too. It makes some of the squishier enemies die, like, instantly. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Oh good, we've got an ambush down here. Okay. I was going to try and teleport through with fire right there, but it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. That one did, though. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. That guy's been prone, which means we don't really have to worry about him. That guy's been ignited, which is great. I can 100% support that. We'll throw a little bit of damage out right there. Oh, unfortunately, I am taking hits right now. That guy's coming after me, but he is ignited, which means he should burn to death pretty shortly. And the last one goes down. No HP to be had just yet, but we do have a Firestone over here. It's going to level up our Claw. So there we go. Claw level. Hit level 3. I'm going to see if that did anything for me. Claw level 3, no. So the game basically uses the same system as Grandia, where you need to have like 3 ice levels, 3 blue levels, 2 green levels. As you level them up, you'll get new combos and things like that that can be used in different ways. And I'm assuming as you use the pepper and whatnot, it's going to allow you to assign abilities differently and have them work the way you want them to work. Oh, I came back the way that I went. Okay. I do like how you have basically endless teleport. You can teleport 3 times, but the cooldown isn't bad. It comes back pretty quickly. We do get health back every time we go past a checkpoint, so keep that in mind. I'm going to see if I can ignite somebody over here. There's an ignition. There's one right there, too. He's unfortunately... I tried to get it on that side, but didn't work out. I'm going to shoot the laser guy first, because I always have this feeling that ranged enemies are the most dangerous. There's a couple of prones. Very nice. Not prawns. I don't want to make you hungry out there. Ooh, double HP cubes. Hell yeah. I was trying to get that one, but he got me. Enemies are affected by each other's attacks, so keep that in mind as well. You can trick enemies into hitting people on their side with attacks that they didn't mean to hit them with. It is a thing that can happen, so think about that all the way through. I'm going to use a little ice attack right there. Oh, it slowed him down, and I misjudged the speed of the attack. That was all my badsies. Over here, we've got black pepper, and we've got garam masala, the hipster curry, or the original curry. The lines are blurred. Okay, I didn't find that the last time I played through here. That's sort of an interesting little acquisition. I thought that was going to be flint right there. Interesting enough. Is he down? Let's go ahead and stay out of the way of that. I would rather not eat that hit right now. We got a new combo when we leveled up our blue skills right there. So something else to think about. I don't know if we upgrade our damage at some point, maybe. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen, because the levels aren't really affecting that in any real sense. Yeah, there's a little freezy attack right there. I'll take it. That was the name of my first Baldur's Gate character, Freezy Fo Sheezy. And then me and my friends, when we were kids, went through, and I'm getting my ass kicked right now because I'm not paying attention at all, trying to talk about the past. But anyways, in Baldur's Gate, we went through and we replaced all the wave files, and with custom characters, we imported them all. And then we replaced all the wave files with voiceovers that we did with like a desktop microphone, and it was like having like a group of your friends all in like a Baldur's Gate group, and we all played through it on our own computers and stuff. It was pretty fun. Pretty funny stuff that kids get up to when you give them a little bit of time and originality. Well, it looks like there's nothing but a wall of fire up here, so unfortunately we're gonna have to go after that, but is what it... I thought there was like... I definitely know there's a flint on this level somewhere, and I'm kind of wondering how I found it last time and didn't find it this time. Ooh, thank you for that delicious XP. I need that oh so badly. That's that good stuff right there. I will whack that stone right there to get some freebie XP, and this little guy is going to be a victim of my blade. So down he goes, and then we shall ingest some serious fire XP. Nice. Fire XP for days. There we go, getting all nice and fired up. Teleport past him so that he can't do any damage. Get some more freebie XP because I love free stuff. Who doesn't love free stuff? But yeah, it's kind of fun. Like, I like that about older games. I feel like gaming's lost something. Like, gaming is still good. Don't get me wrong. I love games. I think games are great. I'm enjoying the hell out of Phantom Trigger right now. I think it's a great game. That being said, ooh, we got Simon over here. Green, blue, red. Green, blue, and red. Doing a little bit of that Burning Crusade WoW daily action. Red, red, blue, red. That's easy. Red, red, blue, and then one final red right there to get us all nice and set up. Is this what takes me? No, where was the flint at then? There's flint on this level somewhere, and I missed it. Shit. I know there's a flint on this level, and I have to go find it because I don't think we can come back here. I know I've seen a flint on this level. Maybe it's further ahead. I never got that masala, though. That masala, for whatever reason, I must have walked past it every time I played the game previously. Oh, good. We got, like, another challenge room in here. You can transition in between weapons, so keep that in mind. Ooh, I just got comboed on hard. Okay. Well, that's called bad Christmas right there. Keep the fire flowing, get both of them with one strike. Sounds good to me. He's been officially knocked out. Stay out of the way of the AoE. Get a little bit of HP back. Oh. And then I think I'm going to go for something like that. That looked great to me. That was perfect. Get rid of him. Freeze him on up. Oop. Yeah, I saw that one. I knew what he was cooking. Drag him over there and get him all taken care of. What was the combo that I got down here? Oh, yeah. So this is one that's going to shoot like a ice beam, so I can go like that, and it'll put people in little ice cubes, and then you can just beat them to death, and they can't really fight back. That's a cool little ability. It's nice for crowd control if that's what you're trying to accomplish. Perfect. Drag you over here because I'm tired of chasing you. Perfect. You, yeah, I didn't really mean to do that, but sure, that'll work out. I think I can parlay that into a win. I'm kind of wanting, there it is. I think this is the flint. Freeze him on up, and the freeze ability is actually really fantastic, although I think the fire one is better where it ignites enemies and does 10 damage a second. There it is. So we got flint number 1. Fantastic. That was the one item I was concerned about missing. Yeah, I figured I was going to take that hit right there. Ooh, that was really good right there. I enjoyed that one. That one felt solid, and then I ruined it by getting noob hit right up. Ah! Yeah, I gotta stop going in for that 2-claw hit. Like, I know I can't make it, and I still try to do it, like, every single time. It's one of those addictions. Like, I just want to get the 2-claw hits off. That's all that I've ever wanted is 2-claw hits. There we go. Ignite these dudes. They fall down dead. I don't know how long they burn for, but I enjoy making them burn. So, you know what? No complaints from me. There's a burn right there. Sick burn, bro. Ooh, no, you come over. Oh, no, don't do that. You pulled too far. I don't know how many I ignited down there, but I hope it was several. I think I got the other one too. Ooh, I got a bunch of you guys down here. That was a lovely I do think this game needs like a combo counter or something. I think that's the one thing that it's missing is I am a sucker for combo counters. Just personally, me as a gamer, when it comes to combo-based games like this, like I love teleporting in between enemies, dealing like a bunch of damage and trying not to drop your counter. It's just, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. It's one of my favorite things in video games. And you might say that, wow, that's kind of sad, but I'm easy to please. Was there anything down here, or did I just, like, come out this way? Okay, I just came out this way. Get him all nice and set on fire, and he'll be dead in just a second, as shall he. Oh, and we teleported again. You'll be okay. You'll see. I'll be here. Well, I hope so, because, Oop, tried to teleport into a wall right there. That's never a good operating strategy. You think that's what, like, teleporting superheroes are the most afraid of? They'll just, like, teleport into a wall and, like, explode into microns or whatever the shit it is that happens when you teleport into a wall. I'm sure it's nothing good when you do it. I haven't tested the theory, but my guess is that it's probably not going to work out for anybody. You know what, big guy? You're first. And then you guys right there? Yeah, sure. I can deal with that. It breaks your combo if you get hit, by the way, so don't get hit. If you get hit, that's trouble for you. We got another enemy over here. I will probably try and explode you right there. Teleport away, get a little bit of that good stuff. He's running around on fire because, frankly, that's what happens to all of my enemies. They are met with flame, destruction, and revenge. He shot his laser into a wall, so he should be good to go to get knocked the hell on out. Get him all nice and flared up. Get him flared up too, and that should be most of the combat, methinks. Oh, never mind. They're still coming at me. Alright, that's fine. If you guys want to go like that. But yeah, I think the combat in this game is fluid. I think it's well designed, and I think whoever put it together had a really good eye for detail because it's nice. I don't know the guy up ahead. He's never been here before, but neither have you. Okay, so this is where the boss is at, if I recall correctly. And he is super funsies, because after teaching you to use all these abilities, the first boss has nothing to do with any of them, except for chucking shit. That's what I like to see right there. Get a little bit of damage off. Maybe get him whooped up. That explosion's not going to affect us at all. The only reason I'm killing all these enemies, by the way, is because I want the XP for our weapons. And so welcome to the first boss arena, where apparently there's been some kind of BP oil spill up here. Let's do this thing. Ow, I've been struck. Alright, so the goal for this guy, he's going to drop a bunch of like nuggets from the ceiling, and then he's going to try and detonate them. When he detonates them, You're going to grab that right there, and you're going to chuck it at him. And he's going to fall down. You're going to hit him some. It's going to be pretty rad. Ooh, I threw boomerangs at him. That was pretty sweet. Did I get a new combo? Oh, I did. So it's left, left, right. Okay. Now that I know... Wow, we almost one-shotted this dude. Poor bastard didn't know he was walking into. It's like he didn't level up for the raid or nothing. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, there we go. That looks nice to me. Get rid of him. This one's going to be the one that lights up. Unfortunately, we can't really see it, so I don't know if that's going to work. There it is. That's what I like to see. And the first boss is down, courtesy of a new ability that does work. But yeah, everything in this game is fluid. I think the controls are mapped really, really well. When you press stuff, it feels like you can do the things that are supposed to come up. Like, it never feels like you got cheated on a hit. Honey, thank God. What's this green ooze? It's the medicine. How you feeling? Weak and dizzy? Doctors say that's normal. Doctors? Yeah, remember Dr. Malarkey? What's Malarkey? Stan, you're scaring me. Who's Stan? Uh-oh. Got some of that nasty memory loss. The best adventures always start with memory loss. I didn't know you're famous. I'm not. You're the chosen one. Golden light to save all. Everybody says that. They say you're here to kill the evil. Ironic, isn't it? You sure you're using the word right? You'll see. Now I need you to do something for Id. What's Id? Id is father. Id's mother. And what do you want me to do? Poison the rabbit. Bring him a spice called ricin. It grows where you'll go next. Come back when the deed is done. Oh, so it looks like you can do, like, good and evil things out here, too. What's up, tree lady? That'd be all. Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me no mo. Okay, never mind then. I knew you were the chosen already. Ain't no toe gonna open my eyes to this. I brought you seasonings. I can't make Tex-Mex without spices and Mex. Yeah, take the black pepper. Couldn't do anything without pepper. Thanks, chosen. Can I give you garam masala? It ain't Tex-Mex, it ain't curry, but it's good. So apparently he likes spices. I don't have any spices left, but I do have flints for this guy over here, so let's give him a flint. Yeah. Thanks for the flint. So apparently he just sits there all day long sharpening his shit. I thought maybe we'd get new combos or something. I guess not. Maybe my damage went up. Who knows? Maybe one of them increased my HP, one of them increased my damage. What's up with you, Toad? You've beaten Beetle. You're the one. The chosen one. Yep, I'm that. And so humble. With your gifts, you can save it all. Like all? Yep. Listen. There are 4 legendary monsters. You've beaten Beetle. With the withstanding. Okay, and who are the rest? Rook the Restrained. Infant Terrible. The Unknown. Want the Craving. The path will guide you. It takes you there. Unless you stay here. Go now. You gotta save us all. Alright, see you unless I die. You're hilarious, chosen one. Is there anything back up here by the dock again? Or can I just, like, sail off into the distance if I want to? We could do this thing like Way of the Samurai where you just turn around and walk out right at the beginning of the game. Be like, nah, not today. You did it! Beetle's beaten. So you know who that was. Well, now I do. Toad has been yapping about it for hours. Beetle was terrible. Beetle was strong. Outsiders, the chosen one. You know Toad. I think the whole camp worships you now. Oh, well, apparently I killed something that was super badass. Time to adventure some more. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle. We're checking out a little game called Phantom Trigger right now. I had the pleasure of playing this one at PAX, and I thought the game was pretty cool, so I wanted to show it off here today for you before the game drops on Steam, so you can decide if you want to get it for yourself, because that's an option. It is acquirable right now. Acquisitions are open. Oh, there's a new enemy over here. What does he do? Oh, he does little spikies. Okay, and then he's just like laying low right there. Oh, I bet I got... Oh, we can throw him like a grenade, I bet. Okay, I get it now. You can pick him up and throw him like a grenade. My name is Splattercat. I show off indie games every single day. It's what I do here on the internet. I enjoy it tremendously, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege to be able to do it for all of you for the last 5 years. I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. If you want to see more, you know what to do. Likes and comments down below. Bang those tables. I'll see y'all next time. Hi to everybody.